Hold on, we got... I wasn't expecting to be on camera. Oh, I'm on the off button. Talk about technical difficulties, y'all. This was supposed to be pre-recorded. I wasn't supposed to be on here, so I'm in pajamas, but you know what? It's real. It's real life. I don't even know if it's working. Okay. I see I'm on. I want you to see the board. I don't want you to see me. Okay, hold on. We gotta get the volume down on this. Okay, good morning. No makeup. Haven't brushed my hair. Still in PJs. The video on Cody, I got it done. And like everything in my life got really crazy, and family took front and center, and everybody is in great recovery. We're doing good. But last night when I was supposed to edit the video to put it in the can, God just kind of said, take a breather, because I was forcing it and I didn't feel like I should force it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go spend time with those family members because I miss them. I'm going to enjoy my night, whatever. Well, here we are. I didn't get the editing done. So we're going to be doing it live, but you know what? It doesn't matter because anytime I do a reading, I can do it 100 times. I get the same cards, the same answers. And so I have no doubt that, what's up with Gretch now? It's going to be like, you know what? It's flexible. We're just being flexible. I feel like you guys are on top of me. But I want you to see the board. And I want you to see this. So I'm taking you off my face because you done seen it. And, you know, it's not about that. I wish I could flip the camera. I wonder what happens if I flip the camera. Does it go sideways? Darn, y'all. Darn. Oh, by the way, work in progress. I just about knocked the whole table over. Okay, we got to fix some stuff. I think we're almost there, y'all. Is there any way for me? Whoa. Like, you know me. I'm normally prepared, but I'm also not afraid to push through when I know I need to. How's that look? I feel like we need to go one way or the other. Let's see, where's the camera? Is that looking better? You might not be able to see these last two placements on the board very well, but in this position, I don't know what else to do. Okay, let's get chat working with you guys. There you are, my beautiful. Hello, my 1111s and everybody else. Jacqueline, Cretasine, Cheryl, Nicole, Jan, Cheryl, Vanetta, Jill, good morning to you all, my beautifuls. All the way from Belgium. That's awesome. Hi, Lisa S. I love you. I love you all. All right, so here's how we're going to do things today. Because it's just one of those days where we go with the flow. I'm trying to find a place to put the chat. I got to get my protective jewelry on. That's, you know, somebody asked me, why do you wear that jewelry? Is it for protection? Yes, it is ancestral protection. It is from grandparents and such that have passed over, or from someone that purposely bought it as protection for me. And so that's why I wear, it's not really decorative. This little mood ring, which was, I think, a whole $1.99 about 35 years ago. My grandma and I, she woke me up, took me to a casino, and I was pregnant. Anyway, very pregnant. Didn't want to really be there, but I wanted to be with grandma. And she's passed over now, so she hit the jackpot. because she's in heaven. So I go love, faith, and hope. And I always put them like this so that y'all can see what they say. All right. So as some of you know, I have been doing a series on Delphi. I'm not going to go into a huge amount of detail on the, gosh, we're so crooked. Let me see what I got to do. I got to be straight, y'all. It drives me crazy. That looks crooked. Let's see what it looks like. How can it be looking so different on there? That's all I got. So here we go. Delphi, Indiana was about Liberty German and Abigail William. One was 13, one was 14. It was February 13, 2017. These girls are just like your daughters, just like mine, just like your sons. Allegedly, they were going out for a walk, a hike at the Monon Bridge. Now, I've received a complete amount of downloads, and for those of you that have watched the series that I've been doing, some things have come up, and here's how it works when you work with the divine and you research cases and you do readings, like you are a paranormal type investigator. When you're really in line with the divine, you can get questions from your YouTube channel where somebody writes, how could you possibly think it's Mike Patty when he was at work all day on the cameras and there's no way? And so I was like, I don't know. I didn't answer them. I don't know. So I was like, how could that be? And I asked the question. And then the next reading, I was given the information that the girls were simply taken by one person and led to another person. And the second person held the girls because they did not want to try to do this on their own. And the girls were literally drugged. They were out during this time. This other person stayed with the girls, but could periodically leave and come back. The girls were restrained and they were held. Then I'm getting that the actual murder took place of the girls at the witching hours between 1:30 and 3:30. I'm seeing a waterway. I'm seeing a canoe, and I'm not seeing long travel. That was the other thing. Somebody said to me in a comment, there would be nowhere to go because it's a dead end at the river, basically under the bridge. You can't go. It's way, way too low, and you're not going to be able to go anywhere but into town. I think that in my vision, this was a very short distance, like across the waterway, not through it. So I'm not seeing travel like laterally in the water, like we're going to go in the canoe and take a trip. I'm seeing it as in crossing as a bridge to be able to maneuver people. Okay. And I'm seeing them going in the canoe and they're crossing the waterway, and then they're taken to a like, I keep getting a milk house or a barn or something very small, a shed, or I hate to even say the words, y'all, but some sort of sugar shack where they make syrup. Okay. I don't know. I'm getting a small enclosed area where they're held. And at that point, they're held till approximately, I feel like at 1:30, that's when they're taken back across the water. No, they don't go back to the water. They're taken to that location. And then the person gets in the canoe, and they go into town in the night. And they go to their truck. They load their canoe up. And they're done. And then they show up the next day for their day. Okay, so that's what's been given to me. I also feel like there is catfishing trickery going on by the sister. So I do not feel strongly that she dropped these girls off. I feel like she wasn't quite sure what was all going to go down. I feel like there was something going on there where she actually is going to be spared, but she is to walk with the girls and pretend to be captive with the girls. Once they're out, she actually is part of the whole thing. As soon as they're knocked out and subdued, the sister then leaves to go join the family and have an alibi, and she claims she's with friends, right? I find it very interesting that at one point I heard Kelsey talk about her jacket being missing. So she was like, it was warm the day before. And I heard this right out of Kelsey. She said it was warm the day before. Now we're at February 13th. It is absurdly warm, but it is still the dead of winter. And Kelsey makes comment that she didn't wear a jacket on the 14th when they met at the fire hall. So she had to go back to her boyfriend's and get a hoodie because she was cold and her hoodie's missing. And then, long about a whole different interview, Kelsey states, and I hear this stuff with my own ears listening to her talk on camera, she even says, I even think that might have been my jacket on Abby that day. So is that where Kelsey's jacket is? The phone pings all over town. What is that about? I keep getting that the grandfather is driving and he has the phone. So we're going to get into that. Grandfather Mike. Okay. Now, let's go back to what I started with, the waterway. Like I said, I feel like it's a crossover. Also, remember, I'm getting that this was an exceptional time for abnormal flooding in the area. I'm feeling like the water rises up, and that gives them a much broader distance, and that is the why they can't just cross this. So maybe there was a dam that was released, or it was something where the water swells, is what I'm getting. And so, because it was a much bigger cross of the water, they used this canoe to bring the girls down, put them in the canoe, take them across, store them, and then pull them out, and then walk them to their final destination. I'm also getting a pregnancy. This pregnancy, I believe it's either Kelsey or it's Libby. I keep picking up on a baby. Now, disclaimer. Everything I'm talking about is what you would want to call, if you are in the analytical world, a theory, speculation, things I've come up with through my own understanding of the case that the divine has given me for information. However, I am going to be playing a few clips for you before we get going. So I'm giving you all this before the reading for a specific purpose so that you can see my vision before it comes out on the board. And that just validates it further. You're going to see the boat because it's going to come up. You're going to see the Empress most likely because there's the disclaimer. In the Gabby Petito case, almost all of us readers learned a huge lesson, or at least a lot of us did, that the Empress does not always mean pregnant with an infant child. It can mean pregnant with a worldwide event. So when Gabby was murdered by Brian, she became the Empress, pregnant with worldwide collective energy. And she gave birth to that through her death. And so when I say baby, that is the disclaimer. I can't say 100%, in my opinion, that this baby existed physically and that somebody is pregnant. But I feel very strongly this time, like absurdly strongly, that Abby was pregnant. And I feel like that pregnancy comes from this Cody. And everything here again, no evidence on the table, is humbly what has been given to me in connective visions of understanding what took place. So what I feel happened was the sister Kelsey led the girls there, drove the girls there, took them across the bridge. I believe then that they crossed the bridge and went down the hill. And I think that down the hill is not the down the hill voice you hear, but at a later time at 3 a.m, but that'll be explained. They crossed down with Kelsey. As they were going across the bridge, they were going to go toward Abby's grandmother, or Libby's grandmother, some family member. They were going towards the house. All three girls are stopped and they are rerouted. Kelsey plays the victim. They're stopped by Cody. I don't believe that Snapchat picture was that day. It has a white border. I watched that video. All right, so then, because Snapchat, if it has a white border, means that it's a memory. It happened a long time ago, but you can repost it. All right, so anyway, this person, Cody, takes the girls that way and then leads them into the canoe, takes them across to Ron's property. Somewhere on Ron's property is a building that gets used that implicates him to frame him. So they're held in this little shed. And Kelsey's done like they are, tied up, all that. They're given something that knocks them out. I don't know if it's chloroform. I don't know what it is. It's something that, boom, they're out. Kelsey doesn't have to take it. They let her up. This is all over a pregnancy because Cody has taken it, statutory, alleged, hypothetical rape on Libby. And Libby's now with child and going to talk. And Kelsey is honestly terrified they could do this to her too. So she's just kind of like, whoa, I'll do it. Well, okay, yep. And she doesn't know what to do, but she also is so jealous of her sister. So she does this. Then she leaves right away. So we're putting these girls in this shed, I'd say by 2:30, maybe 2:45, 3 o'clock, somewhere right there. They're already subdued in the shed. Now, that frees everybody up to go do what they got to do, make their appearances, all this. They know how long this is going to at least knock these girls out. Like, it's going to be a while. And they're subdued. They cannot do anything. They might even have been tied separately so that they couldn't do something. But they are completely incapacitated. I feel like they were put in a wooden box and like screwed shut with air holes. Okay, then, yeah, then I feel like this person waits between 1:30 and 3:30 for the partner in crime, which is Mike P., Grandpa, who adopted Cody, to show up. And in order to do this, he has to come from in town in a canoe. So he gets there. They take the girls out. They commit a very ritualistic murder. Very. And that's how they know. And I think that they may have made, Kelsey may have been either forced to watch so that she would never speak of it out of absolute horror and fear, or just the knowledge it happened kept her quiet. Plus, she had such jealousy of her sister. So after they commit this murder, and there are people that probably are still out there with flashlights, but you know, they're so far up in the distance, you'd have forever and a day to get the hell out of there. When the murder's complete, they then wash up in the river. I feel like they bury some things on the property that they want to frame Logan with, Ron Logan. And they get back, the two now get back in the canoe, and they book it right back into town. And it's dark. It's going to be pitch black. It's like, you know, 3:30 in the morning. They load their canoe. They get rid of the canoe somewhere, and they book it back home so that they can be part of the search party again. So Mike would not have actually had to do this or even be part of this until 1:30 a.m. Okay, now we're going to have a huge open chat after this, me telling the story. This was done to get rid of the evidence that there was statutory rape on Libby, which I believe is the baby. So hold on. I happen to, I want to make sure I have it before I say it. Is this it? Let me see. Yeah, I have it. All right. So, like I said, how it works for somebody that's an empath that works with the divine to solve crimes is the divine will literally lay things in your lap that you need to see, that you need to hear. So after I did my reading on Cody that we're not watching, that I'm going to do a new card reading on, this was sent to me by the divine, just suggested, and I recorded it. So fair act. You're going to hear an echo. Here's the recording of Mike Patty and his wife, Becky, who are the grandparents.
I found out after Mike picked me up, after they did that, and they really didn't stop searching because a lot of them reconvened the fire department and they continued more search.
Yeah, I think I ran you back home. As I said, if she calls or something home or shows up there, we want somebody here. And I went back in to the fire station, and the majority of the official searchers were still there. And they asked me, hey, what do you want to do? And I said, well, I want to find them. And they said, okay, let's go back out and let's light up that creek. So we kind of started at the bridge and worked our way back towards town. And I don't know how many there were, if it was 20 or 50, but both sides of the creek we had people walking, flashlights, everything was going. And of course that probably went an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours time we got back to the fire station again. And I said, all right, looks like morning it is. And I continued to drive around town until about 3:30, just hoping to see something, and came home, and then we convened back there in the morning, probably about 7 o'clock. And
Y'all, I have some big problems with what was just shared by him, right? Okay, here's why. He drove around in his truck from 1:30 till 3:30 unaccounted for. It is alleged that Libby's phone pinged all over town. Did Mike Patty have that phone? Number 2, that gives him no alibi at the time of the murders that I believe it took place at. Face it, they would have known if these girls had been dead long, but they said the girls had not been dead long. I think it's because they had been found just a little while after that. Here we go. He is a narcissist, and he is duping delight in all of his interviews. He's got that little twerk of his lips where he twists them sideways when anybody mentions something he got away with. Okay, check this out. This killed me. He can't remember how he got back to the station the next day. But he remembers hearing on the radio that the girls were believed to be found. And he said, I guess I must have heard the location on there too, because I went directly there. That must have been a question. How did you know to get there so quickly where to go? How did, once the girls may be found, how did you know where to go? You just showed up there magically? Oh, we're going to be doing a read. All right. I'm shaking a little because, like I said, this gets me. This case has gotten to me big time. So this will be the last read on Delphi girls for a while. It all fit. It all was shown to me. And on that last read, go watch that. I got goosies on it. It's talking about a cup of blood. It's talking about something being taken sexual and being pulled. And oh my God, it's the baby. That's what I feel I do. I believe this was a premeditated abortion that was premeditated to remove all evidence of the abortion, statutory rape, and a baby. And basically this baby that should not exist in their eyes because of the, this is an adopted son, but it is the grandmother's nephew. So it's a cousin. So it'd be like cousins, I believe, allegedly. Let's get some heavy, heavy blessings on this, y'all. Welcome to 1111 Tarot. It's a work in progress. What you just all heard is alleged. There is no evidence on the table. Please do not ask me to contact the authorities because they do not hear or understand when I share this kind of information unless I can bring them evidence. And all that does is make me feel like I'm not doing my part. Please do not contact authorities on anything you see or hear in these readings because this is not factual and that's what they are looking for. If you want to recommend a good psychic, somebody that can help them, feel free to give them my name, but please do not claim anything here is factual because this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm going to grab a jacket, sweater, something. I am freezing and shaking. Probably a little bit from adrenaline because these visions have been on me so heavy and I need them out. And until I speak these visions, I could be doing my dishes and I start seeing the murder scene and it's driving me insane. So once I share it with you guys like that, and yes, there was a hoodie taken that was Kelsey's according to my vision. I'd be interested to see if Kelsey ever got that hoodie back because I believe it was taken from the girls by Kelsey when they got back before they were harmed. And that was where there was a big, big problem for that was something unplanned, is trying to track that jacket, because it actually belonged to Kelsey. So, trying to think if I forgot anything. And then we're going to get into a prayer, and then we're going to do a tarot reading, and then it's going to be chatting with subscribers. And then you guys can give me your opinion once we're done. Okay, here we go. Card on the table already. Guilty. Right here, I must have bumped this deck. Here's another one. Ooh, says Grandma guilty. Grandma guilty. I don't know what that means. On the bottom, it says street. So, Grandma guilty, I don't know. I'm not even going to touch that one. I'm not saying nothing, y'all. Draw your own conclusions. Maybe they're telling their grandma somebody's guilty. Let's go. Deep breath. I wanted to sleep in today, so I was going to have this all edited pretty for y'all. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Archangels, Ascended Masters, and Ancestors for our highest good, please help me. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry to interrupt prayer, but Gretchen has to go potty. I know, y'all. It's like, are you kidding me? I told you, it's like nobody wants me to share this info. I am really not sure why. So I'm going to take her potty. I will be right back. I will get help. I'm on my way back. It's just a couple flight of stairs. My YouTube's upstairs. I have the upstairs for the office. Okay, I'm back. Noah's going to take her. All right. Where did I put my... Let's try again. Whew. Let me catch my breath, y'all. Y'all let me know if these lives drive you crazy because they're so like squirrel. And we'll get back into the others. Or if you guys prefer lives, these are a lot easier for me too. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Clear the energy. Deep breath and release. Shoulders down. Archangel Michael, protect me as I walk through the tarot, that no weapon, form, spiritual or physical, may protect me. I'm going to re-say that. I swear, some energy. Let's clear the energy one more time. There is some negative energy. Let's start fresh. Ancestors, Ascended Masters, Archangels, for my highest good and all those that find this message, please show us for the highest good of Liberty German and Abigail Williams the truth, that we may see the truth regarding Cody, Patty, and the story within. Show us if he had assistance. Show us if he had anything to do with the murders of the girls. Archangel Michael, please protect me as I walk through the tarot. Hold my hand that no weapon, form, spiritual or physical, may prosper or manifest against me. Archangel Raphael, please continue to heal my body, mind, and spirit, and all those that receive your beautiful blessing. Archangel Gabriel, continue to guide me through to the highest form of truth regarding Liberty German and Abigail Williams, Cody, Patty, Mike, Patty, Kelsey German, Becky, Patty. Show me the true relationships. Remove the dark cloud and allow the truth to be revealed, as that was my new moon wish, desire. I thank you, and I claim all these things in the name of Jesus and his pure light as my Savior. Amen. All right, guys. Let's start. Random decks are going to be pulled. You'll hear my chair squeak because I got to turn. What do I feel? Now you guys get to see how I do readings. I reach back and I pull all the decks by feelings. Give me a minute. It's important. All right. This is the first deck I'm being guided to use. Hi, Joyful Dolphin. Hi, Double Rainbows. Hello, my beautifuls. Hi, Muffin Top. Thank you. Lives are the best. Well, that's good. That's good, because I'm getting tired of editing stuff. It's taking too much of my day. We'll figure out this live stuff better. I'll get better at it. Now I understand how things work better. Can you see it? That's the energy we are starting with. The most betrayed you can get. 10 swords in the back. This is beyond death. This is being trigger warning. If things in true crime or in the Delphi case upset you or cause negative feelings, click out. This is not for you. This could be very graphic. That is your warning. It's the only one I'm going to do. These girls were brutally murdered. That is the center energy. All right, let's focus our energy, please, on the Delphi girls. They need your energy, and I will ask, and I am going to be very strict with chat today. I don't want the case, I don't want the girls' energies to be distracted from. I need all of your energy on the board. So that means please do not bring up other cases right now that we're working on, because it will pull everybody's attention away from the girls. And I need your energy and my energy to ring into one big boom for these girls. Okay? So this is not something I do just for YouTube. I have not slept in like 3 nights because I get visions and I relive this night terror. And I want this off my chest. So I need your energy to help show what I told you in the cards. Okay? Because I want done with this for a while. This is too heavy for Mama D. So 11s, focus. Today is like us getting the test. Can we really bring it home for these girls? Is there going to be something revealed today that the cops actually find out about that they already know that nobody else knows, and they're going to go, damn, she's right. We got to figure this out. That's the direction. Let's get something going on here. And if nothing else, we're keeping this person on their toes. We're keeping the cops on their toes. I got Leo in reverse, strength. They were overpowered through a fire sign. There will be a fire sign. I feel very strong Scorpio, and I feel very strong Leo. Astrology does play a part. They could just simply be a water sign. We're going to ask a question in a minute. I just want to get this overall energy. So I have the Seer in reverse, the mother not seen, the closing of the cycle. So I'm getting that right away. I'll be honest, I'm getting that Becky did not see this, that she had her intuition closed off. Grandma Becky did not see this, because this is knowing, seeing, recognizing with your intuition. And this is blind as a bat. This is, you are not seeing nothing. That is one way to look at that. You could also see this as secret knowledge of a closing cycle. I really wonder why this grandma's coming up in this reading. Because we have her here, and it's interesting. Oh, we're leaving that alone. Let's get some questions about Cody. Can you please explain this Ten of Swords regarding Cody Patty and Libby German? Oh my God. You guys, it's going to be very phallic. Seeds were planted. Semen is considered seeds. Seeds are planted. It's called divine timing. You could see that as a pregnancy. And it wasn't just with her. There was another energy. Abby knew about it. Or Kelsey was also having a relationship. You can see that either way. Let's ask a question. Show me a card that would explain Eight of Pentacles, mastering something. Is there a baby? Is there a baby in this picture? There is communication regarding possibly a baby. So we're starting off with Eight of Wands. That is communication. Communication about a baby? Yes, there's a baby in the picture. Right there. It got communicated that there is a baby in the picture with Cody. Because this is his reading. I ask. Shh, there it is. Can't make it up. It's alive. I'm shuffling. For all of those that think I stack decks and silly stuff like that. If I could do that, I would probably be one of those dealers in Las Vegas. Four of Pentacles holding back, trying to stop something. See that? Holding something back. We just got done discussing that baby. All right, so we got the baby. Communications about a baby, a family. Yep. Now we got to find out who. So, Lynn, you would not know if there is a baby because they would not release that. They would hold that very tight to their vest. I'm not in the mood today. The cards say there's a child. I'm reading cards. You can express your opinion, but you really wouldn't know. So don't act like you would. I don't know either. I'm telling you what cards say. Five of Cups, very regretful. This was a very regretful situation about this baby and this communication. Let's ask again. Is there a baby? Eight of Pentacles and what is that? Ace of Pentacles. Something that is tangible, physical in the real world. Something about mastering something. Like a trophy. Creating something. This is a yes. Aces are always yes. I ask if there's a baby and I get a yes. We'll go ahead. We'll clarify one more time. I mean, that's a standard yes. 8 months to go. Something like that. Okay, let's ask one more time. We'll shuffle the deck. Yeah, they're going the right way. We've already had 2 confirmations that it is a baby. We will do it a 3rd time. We do want to make sure. We do want to make sure. Deep breath. Is there a baby when it comes to Cody Patty at the time with either Libby or Kelsey? Is there a baby in this story? Absolutely, there is a baby. This is a tower moment. This is complete destruction all the way down where the foundation is destroyed because there is a baby. Well, if he was in jail, Lynn, then you need to produce a court document that shows that time frame, because I understand it differently according to the cards. And I'll tell you another thing. I heard Becky. He was in jail, huh? He was in jail. I'm about to prove you wrong. I'm going to prove you wrong. He was in jail. You wanna do this? Okay. Let's see if the divine thinks he was in jail. Let's go with this. Hold on.
He ended up getting separated in all the search units that they
Hold
had,
on.
the search groups.
I'm going to go back and we're going to listen to where Becky herself says that Cody passed her coming in the house when she went out to look for the girls. How's that sound? All right.
Because they had like a fireman or somebody with each of the groups that was the head that had a radio and everything. And
all right, hold on. Might take me a minute to find it, but you know what? I got all day today. I've devoted that to you guys and Libby and Abby. So let's go ahead and play. If I have to listen to the whole 5 minutes, we'll find it where she says, Becky says, Cody passed her coming in the house. So he's not in jail. Hold on.
I found out after Mike picked me up, after they did that they really didn't stop searching because a lot of them reached the fire department and they continued more search.
Yeah, I think I ran you back home. As I said, if she calls or something home or shows up there, we want somebody here. And I went back in to the fire station, and the majority of the official searchers were still there. And they asked me, hey, what do you want to do? And I said, well, I want to find them. And they said, okay, let's go back out and let's light up that creek. So we kind of started at the bridge and worked our way back towards town. And I don't know how many there were, if it was 20 or 50, but both sides of the creek, we had people walking, flashlights, everything was going. And of course, that probably went an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, till we got back to the fire station again. And I said, all right, looks like morning it is. And I continued to drive around town till about 3:30. Was hoping to see something, and came home, and then we convened back there in the morning, probably about 7 o'clock. And actually, I got with one of the local firefighters and jumped in a canoe and floated down creek from the Moonology High Bridge down into town. And I can't remember how, I think I got a ride. Somebody gave me a lift, like on a Ranger or Gator or something, back up to the fire station. And by this time, it's right around noon, or whatever time, I can't remember. But I heard over the radio that they possibly found them. And I think I must have heard the location because I drove straight out to the trailhead. And Becky was already there.
Yeah, the whole family ended up getting separated in all the search units that they had, the search groups, because they had like a fireman or somebody with each of the groups that was the head that had a radio and everything. And Tara was with me. Kelsey was with another group. Derek was with another group. Mike was where he said he was, and we were clear out, not very far from our house, in this big old field. And I thought,
she does say it. I'm not sure where. Hold on. Also, Kelsey says that Cody crossed the bridge with her, the Monon Bridge, on the first day.
I went up to a fireman and I said, yes, I got a call, let anybody know yet at that time. So that's how I just cried. I was all excited. They found them. Groups that found them.
Okay. But anyway, I assure you he was not in jail, because there's 2 times, one with Kelsey stating that she walked across the Monon Bridge on the day the girls were being searched for, and that she walked across with Cody, and I heard it out of her own mouth. So I've lost chat, y'all. Maybe that's a good thing, because that upset me when somebody keeps saying things that are not true, and just I can't do the read, and that's why I have a hard time with lives. How do I get back to it, y'all? Somebody send me the link. Maybe I can Facebook. Let me see. There. Okay. Let me turn it down. Oh, I'm on Facebook, and it's not giving me chat then. Y'all, I've lost chat. This is why we've got to get used to lives, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. No, he was not in jail. Absolutely wasn't. And I asked the 3rd time if there's a baby involved with Cody Patty at the time, either with Libby or with Kelsey, and I get to tell her. That's a firm yes. All right, guys, let's continue. Truth Speaker, King of Swords. That's about as analytical, as you can get. And the King of Swords is Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer. All right, now we need to understand. Was Libby with child at the time of her death? Affirm yes, a chariot. Do you see it? I also see this as a boat. That's my boat. Because look, it's stampeding through the water. How they crossed the water was a little chariot, which stands for transportation. This is through the water, and that looks like a little boat. You can see the horsepower, which is probably the trolling motor. Archangel Gabriel, show me if Cody had sexual relationships with Libby German, please. Cooperating, strategic planning, blueprint. Commingling 3 energies together. Cooperating. Was Libby willing? Doesn't matter. It would have been statutory RAP because she was a minor. We have dissatisfaction, trying to walk away. And that is a no. Libby was not willing. Now, let's go look at a post on the day that the girls went missing on the 13th, right? Hold on, we're getting there. There was something that just blew my mind. Okay. I hope I can find it. It was a post that appeared on a Facebook. Wonder why I don't have it. Do I? Oh, I do. This is going to be really difficult to see, but it says it's Michael and I won't say his last name, staying to Cody Patty, responding to comments. Now, Cody Patty has written, "It's hard to find that baby is mine. I only nutted in her one time," which allegedly is song lyrics. It is posted on February 13th at 11:16 a.m., which would precede the girls go to Mona and Bridge. Michael Bevard, he doesn't think it's a joke or song lyrics because he wrote, "Bro, she 14 though." See? And Libby's 14. And Cody lives with Libby at the grandparents. So Mike, Grandpa Mike, Libby's grandpa, is adoptive daddy because of the mother going to prison for drugs, allegedly. This kid made the decision when this baby came up. It was like, oh crap, there's a baby. I have to make a decision. The King of Swords cuts out what doesn't serve him. Why do you think that King of Swords came up with that tower? Because he cut something out. What did he cut out? I believe a baby from Libby. Page of Swords, there was a watcher. Somebody watched this and witnessed this event. Explain this Page of Swords, please. Explain who this watcher is. They're out of balance. They are male, and they are the ultimate magician. They're more of a father figure. It's out of balance. It's grooming. Very phallic, showing male symbol. And they are a wizard of the dark side. They are satanic. How do you say it? Satanic. They are evil. They are very wicked. They are a manipulator of spirits. And they are a fire sign, maybe even air sign. Could have Gemini in them with that magician. They were the watcher to make sure that they were the backup, is what I just got. I believe that is Mike. I really do. Let's get back over to chat. How do I get back over there? I'm always like lost, you guys, so bear with me. All right, here we go. We're going to love, trust, and growth. This was all about being left out in the cold. Somebody felt like they had no choice because if they didn't do this, their life was over. They're by a church window. They're feeling judged by God. Was Cody groomed for this? Was Cody groomed for this? There is a hidden overlooking of something. It's hidden. This is overlooking, ignoring something. This is secretly ignoring something. There is secret, hidden secret that nobody knows. I'm feeling a weird energy in the middle of the deck. Let's continue. Did Cody take action when he found out this baby existed? Yes. Strong yes. 10 of Pentacles is a very strong yes. It's about your everything. It's your picket fence. It's your life. This is life, and this is a strong yes. Yes, he took action. What action did Cody take when he found out that Libby's pregnant? I shit you not. Take a good, hey, y'all, wake up. You see that? I do not make this up. This is the message. A message. A page message. This is a young one. He had to bring proof to get into this club. It was time. Has this anything to do with free? Oh my God, they did. They sedated the girls. You don't know what any of these are. Could be toxin, could be poison, could be whatever. I feel they celebrated and it got real confusing. I feel like the girls were sedated. Were the girls sedated? They were each given a cup. Each girl had a cup that they drank from. The cup that they drank from was kept for this sick group. Yeah, kept. 4 of coins, holding on to it, keeping something to yourself as a trophy are these cups that these girls drank from. 6 of Pentacle. It was a payout to get into the club. It was a payout to get into the club. FM club, right? Did Cody harm the girls? Did Cody harm the girls? In the moonlight, and I am not making this up, do you see the boat crossing? The moon means it will be revealed. And what am I doing? I'm telling you what happened. We ask if what Cody did when he found out there was a baby, we get the death card. Did Cody act alone? It was done in the lantern light, so they probably thought it was just other searchers. By 1:30 in the morning, very many of them had gone home. The few searchers that would have been left would have been able to be seen where they were by the flashlights and lanterns that spread out all over. So they knew where to pick, right? Hermit. Hermit is about going to the top of a hill, and we're hearing down the hill. Guys, down the hill. Guys is an enduring term, too. 5 of Wands, tug of war. I ask if he did alone. I've got tug of war. Somebody wanting, it was a struggle. Somebody wanting some of the action. There was a struggle. I need clarification. Did Cody act alone? 4 of Wands. They crossed over. The 2 girls crossed over through the portals. It was done as an actual human sacrifice, I was just told. And then the bell went off. Human sacrifice, is that true? Oh my God. See that Queen of Pentacles? See that rabbit of fertility down there? It was done for longevity. It was done for status. That's what it was done for. Because it was also done in defense. 7 of Wands, defending yourself against everyone. Because there would have been a mob. Yeah, if she come to school pregnant and it turned out to be her own cousin under Mike Patty, the grandfather who adopted this kid's watch, all hell would have broke loose, right? Had to have victory. Got to be like didn't the cops say there's going to be somebody that's probably very well known and respected in the community? Well, look at that. Somebody wants to be victorious and ride on their high horse. Let's get a different deck, I was told. We're going to ask some more questions. All right, this deck is called Gilded Tarot. I think I've lost chat. Can somebody just, let me see if I can refresh it. No, I don't know. If somebody can, like, tell me if I'm still online even. I don't know. It says 84 with this. Oh, I guess we are. I guess my phone stopped working over here. Woo! Card just flew out. We'll take it. It is 2 of Pentacles out of balance. You have to put something down. You cannot juggle both of this. Your situation with the 8 of Pentacles. Mastery. This is about mastery. Is this about Freemason? Mastery? Master 33? Is it? Just saying. That's what I'm picking up. And when I asked that, I got the Queen of Swords on the bottom. Truth speaker. We'll put them right there with that counterpart to that King of Swords, right? There was a decision made. We're going to walk this deck because it was regret. This happened. Didn't Mike say the girls stuck together till the end? How the hell does he know? And we're all so proud of the girls, so sad it had to happen this way. That's regret, huh? Because somebody had hidden feelings, King of Cups. And they got rejected. No, you can't have me. No. I don't care what everybody else does. I stand up for myself. And no, I don't want what you're offering me. But I'm a manipulator. I'm Cody. You can't say no to me. I'll take what I want. I have all the tools of the trade, and you can't do nothing about it. I get what I want. I want. And I take. And it's at all cost. And I will steal it if I have to. He stole 5 swords to keep everybody quiet, right? Then he's rash, the Knight of Swords, off with a head. Because the Queen of Wands was in her power. And she said, now you got me pregnant, and now everybody's going to know what you did. That's where we're putting that guilty. And so he needed to lay this to rest, and so he did. Put that silence down on her. And he committed to 33. Which he saw as just. He got acclimates for doing this. He got acclimates in his little boys club because he took care of his burdens, which he had burdens, you know what I'm saying? Because he was a little Knight of Wands, in and out energy real quick if you follow. And he resolved it with death. Justice and death right there. Revenge. We're walking the deck. Archangel Michael said, I'm going to tell on you. I hope you're watching because the angels are telling on you. You used a boat. And you crossed the girls across the water in this boat. And the swords are down because you kept the swords, the words, words, swords, silent. That's why you crossed this boat. And there were 3 cooperators. 3 girls. There was Kelsey. There was Libby. And there was Abigail at first. I promise you clarity is there. But Kelsey knew better. And she played their game regardless. And that spared her life from the King of Pentacles, the landowner, the man of the community that everybody respects. It spared Kelsey's life, or he would have taken hers too. He had no qualms about it. He would destroy every bit of evidence rather than face the entire community getting confused by all his dark little secrets, the moon. And he wasn't going to get stuck. The king was not going to get stuck, Two of Wands, over this little page pulling out his, ding ding and ringing the doorbell. He was grooming. The King of Pentacles is turning this Page of Pentacles into a Knight of Pentacles. Think of that. Knight, Mason. He had to walk away from this unscathed into the woods and handle this like what this sick mind thought was a man handling his problems. Oh, we're putting that right with the Tower. So gather the children. Six of Cups. Gather those little girls. And here comes the boat. Like I said, the Chariot, to me, is the boat, the means of transportation, into a boat. And then destroy the problem. Three of Swords in the heart. Total betrayal in every way. Destruction of that problem. The High Priestess. She that knoweth that does not speak of will be spared. But she will know. She can never talk of this. Even if she wants to share, she cannot talk about this. Because there's the Empress. It was all about being pregnant. I'm walking the deck here with y'all. There was so much conflict that it caused. Everybody fighting. Five of Wands. And there is BG. Putting the lantern, grooming, corralling, explaining, blueprinting how this is going to go down. Now, interesting enough, before the girls are even buried, Mike and Cody are the only two named on most of the fundraisers. Six of Pentacles, allegedly. I did see that, though. Six of Pentacles, even give and take. Everybody's got to have skin in the games to win this. This is the everything. It's all or none. And if this baby comes out and says she's pregnant with a baby, and it happens to be the adopted son in the house, Ten of Pentacles is gone. Gone. We got to get a whole new perspective. That can't be how this story goes, right? That's what they're being said. Because you couldn't control your lovers, choice of lovers. I either have to love my adopted son or I have to love my granddaughter. Who am I going to stand by? One of them's got to go. I got to make a choice, right? Because this little Page is a liar, cheater, thief, or Seven of Swords. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to tell you, Cody, you go stand on shore there. Yeah. You get in a boat and you be waiting. You'll be waiting for the girls. Kelsey, you go with the girls. You take them to the Monon Bridge. You walk them down like you're taking them to Abigail's grandma's or whoever that is over there. And walk them right out to Cody in that boat. And then you're free to go. And that's how you take charge of this. And you fix your problems. Because I'm a sick man. Yeah. And then you're single. You're free again. No more commitment to that. You hear me, son? Otherwise, you've got a son coming. It's going to destroy your world. Be a king. King of Wands. Take your power, claim your power, do it now. And take your wish fulfillment, which is to end this problem. I feel like This Aquarius energy is why their feet were washed. Because they wanted to mock Jesus. Ten of Swords. It was so ritualistic. Nine of Wands, defending yourself. It's a nightmare. A complete nightmare. I'm not going to tell you any more about it. The girls passed over to heaven, and so did the baby. Because of the seeds planted, the semen planted, and the communication about this Ace of Wand, this phallic symbol, where somebody didn't keep their you-know-what in their pants, which cost a very, very dear price. Because time was going to move forward 10 weeks. Well, it would have been 40 weeks, right? 10, all about the stability, establishment with the King of Swords, authoritarian, and it's a satanic little group run by this master, right? Who's holding back the cups that they've got as their little trophies that the girls drink out of and boasting about it. Give me strength, Lord Jesus. Clear my energy when we're done with this read. That little page and his wand did all of this. Closed the cycle. Created this mental mind screw for everybody. But there's evidence that will be shown. A new beginning. And I'll be goddamn. He's got that cup. There's a cup. That is scary. Look, 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 look. They hold these cups. This is very important. See this symbolism here? They celebrate with those cups. They drink out of those cups. And they go over and over this loss. And look at that Page of Swords watching. Knowing that they do that. God said it's Judgment Day. Final card in the deck. Delphi murderers. I've spoke my piece. All right, I'm coming over to chat. We're going to get blessings. Lord, I'm so over this. I'm so over this. Oh, I was just told. Oh, I want to be done with this. I was just told to grab this deck, get a couple more cards. Hold on, there's messages. Oh, there's a whole story. Hold on. Friend. Friend. Husband. Day. Stabbed. At night. Angry. Hate. Midnight. Today, brother. She treated him as a brother. She knew him as a brother. Abigail's grandparents were raising her, and they had the adopted son. What more would you consider a brother? Look, guilty brother, good enough for me. Okay, thank you. I can't do any more, please. Okay, we're going to get blessing cards if I can find them. Okay, let me get this deck. This is blessing cards. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Ascended Masters, Ancestors for the highest good of myself, all those that find this message, and Abigail Williams, Liberty, Germany. Please show me the clearing of the energy. Please give us some salvation in this. What possibly can come of this but justice? Please give us, we pray, in the name of Jesus, for justice for these children. Divine guidance. Have faith. Don't let go. It's coming. The signs are here. Signs. Somebody asked for a sign. Maybe it was somebody in the family that truly loved these girls, was looking for a sign. Here's your sign. I kid you not. It's a miracle on its way. Invest your energy today, y'all. It's going to happen. The truth will be known. Light and love. Surrender, release. Surrender, release, soulmate. The girls never left each other. They're still together. Surrender and release. Somebody knows the truth. Kelsey, you will be protected. You just don't know who you can trust. If you did not do this, did Kelsey do this? Show me guidance. I think there was, I think she was spared is the way. Doesn't matter. Energy's changing to blessings. We've done our duty today. We've invested all the good energy that we could in a positive way for the most beautiful, blessed justice outcome for these 2 children. Well, 3 children. 3 energies. Bottom of the deck. Balance. Balance. Scales of justice. Keep it in mind. We're going to have justice for the girls. All right, you guys. I've got to somehow get out of this one and get caught up so I can see chat. And hold on. Uno momento. I don't know how to refresh it. I want to come up to top side. My throat is so raw today. How do I get to... Did it work? How do I get to chat? That's why lives are so difficult. I've got to learn how to do them. Okay. Oh, I can just go right to all chat. I like that. I learned. Okay, let's see. I think I got caught up. All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. It says we have 78 in chat. Hi, Elise. How are you, my beautiful? Hey, Stay Tiger. Good to see you. Remember, everything here today is simply entertainment purpose for those of you that need to hear that. Hi, Create a Sign. Hi, Heaven. Yes, LE is holding the autopsies close to best. You won't know. Hi, Robin. How are you? The same medium said something was removed from the girl's body. Yeah, I'm thinking babies. Baby. I really, really do. All right, guys. Hi, Thundercat. I'm going to swing down. Double Rainbow says, arguing in chat takes away from the girl's truth show. We knew there was going to be some that does that. Lisa Freely says, I think the detectives know. He must be waiting to make sure he has what he needs to make sure they pay. His conversation with the sister was so telling. I totally agree, Lisa. Elise says, bless this reading. It was good. Wow. Take a break. Get you a sweet tea, Danny. Oh, for real, Elise. For real. Joyful Dolphin says, bad people, but God will make them kneel and confess. Don't worry. Thank you, love. Thank you, Muffin. I appreciate you being the beautiful mod that you are. You did a beautiful job. Double Rainbow says, Libby keeps sending me validation chills. Stay Tiger says, I'm doing well. Thank you. All right. Is there anything you guys want to add? Aw, thank you, Creed Sign, for that $3 donation, that Snapchat. I appreciate that. Jackie B, the book on Libby's bed, I promise not to tell. What? I don't even know about that. I got to pull a card on that. Hold on. We're getting this. I want to understand this book on Libby's bed. I promise not to tell. Yeah. What is this? It's probably Kelsey put a book on Libby's bed that says I promise not to tell so that she doesn't get killed. We have the key, lock and key. The secret locked up. Yep. There is a book on that bed. Who was it laid by? Was it laid by Kelsey? Show me a female. Oh, the bear protector. So a protector laid the book there as a burden to remind them. Who laid it there, please? Papa Bear. That's what I heard. So, I don't know. It was probably a male. Look, it's about a baby. There's a stork. The book's about a baby saying a promise not to tell. And discipline, keeping that person in line. The whip with the baby. And it's the mother card, Queen of Cups. And it's the Jack of Wand, the Knight of Wand. Disciplining someone is why the book was there. Interesting. Creator sign says, if you work hard, well. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Jackie says the grandmother pointed to it in video of Libby's room. That's crazy. It's all in plain sight. They're in plain sight. Just Samantha says it was the HLN interview when she says her and Cody walked over the bridge. All right, you guys, go check out HLN interview. I promise you I heard it. Charmaine, hi. You are a blessing. Take care of yourself also. Thank you, Charmaine. Thank you. Carolyn Forth says, this case just kills me. So sad. I agree. Stay Tiger says, good to see you as well, Miss Tara. Always, heart. You have such a calming vibe about your channel. Aw, thank you. Lovely lady, how are you? Gratitude to you guys for showing up. You mean the world to me. I wasn't going to let you down. I figured we'd just go live, you know. Jan Funk, I enjoyed this read. I hope justice will come soon. I do too, lovely. Just Samantha says, any advice on lucid dreaming with spirit? Had Dylan Rounds come to me? I don't encourage attempting any type of lucid dreaming, so I can't give advice. I'm given mine. It hits me. I don't choose it, so I feel we should be chosen, not taking, because if we take, we don't know what door we open. So I don't practice anything unless it's given to me. Lovely lady says, I pray the truth comes out soon so justice will be served for Libby and Abby. Yeah, I never open doors that I'm not, like, the door has to appear from me, you know, and I have to be like chosen to go through the door. That's just me. It doesn't mean everybody. Anything else, my lovelies? Yes, Texas Brat, I have. Texas Brat asked, Miss Danny, have you done a reading on Dre and Vaughn? I have. I did too. And I am going to be doing another one. Remember when we did, let's change subject now. We pretty much covered, and I feel we gave due diligence to the ladies. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabrielle, and Archangel. Okay, I'm getting a download. All right. There's a letter. There's a letter. There's a letter. What does that mean? What is this letter? Is this like somebody wrote a letter? What is this letter? It's about the baby. And it's about the Masons. It's a letter. Is this a letter written? Or what is this letter? I'm given the journal. It's a letter. There's a journal. There's a letter about the deaths of Lily. There's a letter. It's about the... here. There's a letter. It tells all about it. It's a full letter. It walks... okay, so here's... I told you there's a letter. All right, so the letter, the journal, is a documentation of the death, of how they traveled in the boat across the water and through the journey to their death, the cross, to get to the top house in this club. This is a big place. It's an establishment. And that's how they use this death of the girls as their initiation to get to an elite level in this clubhouse. And the letter I'm getting, hold on. I'm getting a letter. I'm getting a letter like of the alphabet. It's upside down. What could I use for letters? Well, where are they? These are what we use. I want to see what I'm getting. Because to me it looks like an F, but it's not quite an F. It's something else. It's like a... Show me what the symbol is that I'm seeing. Yeah, okay, what is that? No, that's not the symbol. But there is a door. This opened up a door because they took pictures of this letter or something. They took pictures as proof for this club. They took pictures. Mirror image. So this letter is in the reverse, maybe. It's all about birthing. It's birth. Fertility. It's about the baby. Rather, the birth. The birth was the birth happened, but it was because it got taken out. It's... I'll show you. I know the letter. This is kind of like that. Kind of like Fehu. Yeah, but it's in the reverse. It's the letter A. That's what it looked like on the belly. That's why I said it wasn't really an F. It's an actual letter A. And it's called Ansus. It's God of Odin. And it's to the mysteries, the insight, magical working. And it's on the skin of the girls, and that's why it's not really I can't call it an F because it's actually the letter A in the rune stones, and it's put in the skin. Oh, that's creepy. All right, I need to get off here, lovelies. Haunted Parlor says Bridge Guy was identified in 2017 by a psychic medium. She gave Ellie his first, last, plus town and state. Psychic medium is my friend and hasn't said one word publicly. I hope they give her credit. Thank you for sharing, Haunted Parlor. Yeah, the book is about group harboring secrets. Yeah, Jack K, this group is about these people, this elite group. All right, I love you guys. Thank you. Hi, Jima. Hi, everyone. Good to see you, Jima. Thank you all so incredibly much for joining me on this. It's the way it had to be. The girls wanted it live, so you know what? We do that. We do that. I love you guys. To the moon and back. God bless you, and namaste.